In this video I will show you how to configure zoom models. First we connect the zoom model and then click refresh. Here, as you can see, it's connected and I'm click connect. And here in the settings menu I click read all settings. It read all the settings from the zoom model. So zoom has 11 modes, which 0 is the slowest and you can reach the far aways, which have received sensitivity minus 132 decibel, but it has data rate which is lower, less than 1 kilobit per second, but you can gradually increase it. And the highest mode is, which is the fastest, you can have 253 kilobit per second, and the receive sensitivity is minus 101 decibel. But for most of the UAV applications, 7 and 8 is pretty enough. Here you can set the frequency, which is 2.4 gigahertz. Let's say you can set 2450 megahertz. Here you can set baud rate. Here you can set power. As for ZOON version 3 is 20 is the maximum, but you can make it lower if you need it. Here is buffering delay, which is in microseconds, 50 microseconds, which means 50 milliseconds. It means that when you send the data, ZOON will wait 50 milliseconds, and it will send in every 50 milliseconds if you have set 50 milliseconds. And it's also another way of saying it will send in every 20 Hz. To enable mesh in the zoom model, all you have to do is switch the mesh functionality, and you have to give mesh ID from 1 to 65,000. And if you send data, 0 means just broadcast, and the mesh ID other than 0 is specific to zoom model. And here are the parameters for Mavlink functionality. The first one is Mavlink RSSI, which will put RSSI Mavlink packets inside Mavlink data, which is very recommended. Another cool feature is Mavlink Swarm, which enables mesh functionality without enabling mesh itself. The idea is very simple. All Mavlink packets have system ID, which is basically the mesh ID. So you don't need externally enable the mesh ID. But all you need is prevent fragmentation of the Mavlink packets, so no data interferes. No Mavlink package interferes with so no Mavlink packet interferes with another. So you can enable it if you use mesh. And the most coolest feature is Mavlink Never Lost, in which you enable it. Here is never lost interval seconds, which means if your UAV lose connection in here 20 seconds, it will go to never lost mode in here, which is 1, which has very low receive sensitivity, minus 127 decibel. In here, as it goes to lower mode, so it cannot send all your data to the ground control station or vice versa. It needs to filter out and send the relevant package. Here you can set the IDs of Mavlink package to send. Here is 0 is heartbeat. You can set another one, which is 2, system time, 135, which is terrain check, 55, digicam control, anyone you want. So in both zoom, if you enable Mavlink Never Lost, in both zoom models you have to set the same never lost mode and the same mode, and after 20 seconds, so they both will go to never lost mode, and you will receive 40 seconds of data loss at most, 2 times of 20 seconds. After you configure all, you just come up and write all settings. It will write all the configuration parameters to ZOON.